Welcome to Wurtsboro, New York, and it was in pre-alpha, and as I might gotta be loaded up as well, I'm pretty sure that map was extremely big, and because of some sort of like, I gotta be skipping the loading screen as well, so I started to be welcoming here as well. Sometimes I got first started around for $15,000 and which is I'm gonna be started right over here as well. So I wouldn't believe that this isn't going to be for around here. It was 6 p.m. in the middle of the night. I mean, it was early evening, and the cars wouldn't able to load up as well. So since my computer isn't going to be a little bit running as well for some sort of games as well, and I pile up some data and anything and where it goes. I shouldn't supposed to be added for one itself. And the computer for itself for the game has running on 3 frames per second. Or maybe 2 frames per second that I just admitted to play. So, where should I add it like anything around as well? We're going to be see how to do it. And that doesn't able to be popped up for some sort of like this. I'm gonna be clicking around for this switch as well, and you know how to drive for the vehicle controls as well. To turn on the car could be absolutely for switch ignition. This is the instructions about adding and spawning the car around here for some sort of a little bit for the first time. Insert the job information about the ignition around like anything around here. The driving at night wouldn't be like this anyways. Since it's gotta be loud, and probably is going to be for around here. And changing gears is gonna be the same thing as well. Trigger cruise to control like anything as well. The cruise control into the mouse control would be exactly as easy. So we're here at the dealership, and we're asking here to buy some vehicles. And we have a huge frame drops as well. As you can see, we may not able to be driving some vehicles. Let's open up, and we're seeing inside of the dealership. Oh my gosh, this is not going to be working anyways. And I might gonna be taking a little bit for a long time. Instead of the vehicles are absolutely going to be starting all the way up here. So let's just hold there for a minute. And there it goes for some sort of the vehicle garage as well for some sort of like this. And we cannot able to sell like those things. Ford has tracked down, and I cannot believe, I do not believe it. Ford is absolutely crackdown. Ford is on crackdown on Roblox. Because it looks like we're starting it around with 2011 Cadillac Escalade. I can't scroll down, which means that doesn't gonna be going to scroll down for it works. And I got a badge. We cannot able to be searching for a Honda Civic as well. So even to do this, I'm gonna be started without any accidents like any to do this. So, the vehicle is absolutely a little bit slow. I can't go back. That the scrolling was broken on my mouse. So, I'm gonna getting out of like those things. I cannot believe that it's still, I'm stuck at the, like this. I'm probably stuck on for some sort of the versions like as well. So I cannot believe it. If this isn't going to be for round 2 close as well, and even though, let's just get ourselves an Escalade. I'm gonna get it itself for one thing. I can't scroll down, but I can't able to go all the way to scroll down as well. Another one is the 2010 Cadillac Escalade. I can't able to try to find out where should I spawn the vehicles, starting here first. So I absolutely start to find actually to do for find a way. So this is the 2011 Cadillac Escalade. I'm gonna be spawning as well, and I am ready to drive. Well, there's no trailers because of some sort of like the update. Couldn't be as possible as well. So let's give ourselves a drive. And we're going to press around for the manual transmission. And where should I release the handbrake? I'm going to be turning on the vehicle to switch ignition. So I'm going to be start driving. I didn't hear the engine start as I turn on the headlights on and the backup headlights. Well, let's just start. Come in here as possible. And I need to wait that I just going to be taking a little bit much. For night driving, I'm going to be pressing the letter G. If we're going to be putting ourselves together, which is not going to work, I'm going to be seeing the interior of the vehicle. And that doesn't count to start the vehicle. As I scroll in, I won't lock the vehicle because I'm letting the passengers in as well. So this is the interior of the Cadillac Escalade from 2011. I can't able to steer, but the steering system was actually unsensitive as well. I'm not very sure. I can't turn on the engine as well. And let's turn for the car on as well, which means the car I wasn't able to hold. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm stuck here. We can't able to drive the car like this, which means this is absolutely horrible as well. So I'm gonna be searching around here as well. That something is gonna be backing out of my way as well. Unfortunately, this is absolutely for the worst of me for life itself. Worst of all, we can't anything for it to do this as well. And even that is not going to be trying to start the engine, I won't able to be trying to do this as well. So the switching ignition is gonna be impossible for me as well. As I'm starting to press the letter F, it's not gonna start. You have to refuel the fuel like this thing as well. And I'm not probably sure it does have the fuel system. Maybe I should be able to walk around. So I just jumped out of the vehicle and we leave the vehicle here. Maybe I should able to try to start the car. Before I might gonna start the car, you have to wear your seatbelts first before you start the car by pressing the ignition, or like this. I'm probably pressing the ignition button. Instead, we cannot able to be trying to do this as well by pressing the letter B, which means safety seatbelts is absolutely required to start the car. I cannot believe it. This isn't going to be for what I actually tried to start. What I just going to be pressing the letter F as well. So if I'm going to be pressing the letter B, it starts the car, and that is how the better things to do. But looks like we're going to be switching for the manual transmission. However, that I might not going to be starting a little bit for one thing as the car. The car has already started, and looks like we're ready to drive away. Oh my gosh, this is the throttle. I'm not actually gonna be driving for this way. So the controls wouldn't be that much longer. So as I'm going to be searching a little bit for somewhere else. So to change gears is not going to be trigger here for to do this as well. And looks like it's absolutely going to be for high beams. as the letter K. So I'm probably sure that the high beams are going to be for turning on for as well. So let's going for a full beams, as I can't able to switch the gear. So it's absolutely full on the automatic as well. So the escalator has already started. How can I switch the gears? It's not going to work. It's not going to work anyways. But I never going to be find something as well to start as I'm going to do. What should I do that I just going to start a drive? So even that is going to be using for the flash high beams, and I cannot believe it that I just going to be doing this. So I can't go, which means it's going to be the mouse cruise or the traction control. Pressing the letter Y is turning the ABS off, and for some sort of like the high beams is going to be it. So it's actually not going to be insane like those things. The letter K, and someone is absolutely crashing into me. Oh gosh, this is what I'm not gonna be expected as anyways. I can't able to throttle up as well. And what, pressing the letter R is going to be the cruise control. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the engine as well. And I wasn't able to go for so much as well. I'm not gonna go for a little bit as well. So if we're gonna be pressing for some sort of like this is a like this is probably like this. This is where the settings is going to be. The default is actually 7 frames per second. And there is the job application around here for some sort of like anything as well. If you want to be for some sort of like here to become a police, a Jeremy's McLaren or Jerry's mechanic, a Wurtsboro dinner, Harley Davidson grocery employee, Paraco fuel, ride share, boost mobile, school bus driver, police, or a teacher. And there's no jobs is going to be at here, and I should be able to lock the door. So even though I can't able to press like anything to do, so what I just gotta be started to drive is way more impossible than I just wanted to do. How did I wanted to drive? This is not going to be possible as well. I'm always being stuck here in a long time. And what about the gear shifter? Could be for one itself. I don't think it's actually automatic. I cannot able to reach this until that I just going to be switching all the way for the automatic as well. So the automatic isn't going to be even possible. So it's not gonna work. And which means that leads us to the emotes. I can't go. I should be able to despawn as well. As I jump out of the vehicle, I wouldn't able to be driving this anytime soon. Let's just give ourselves a walk. I'm afraid the bad news is we're going to despawn the vehicle and sell it away, and I cannot believe that we're going to be doing this. So I don't have any vehicles anyways. We cannot able to find something else that I just try to find something as look like. So I'm gonna be trying to find like anything where it goes. As of like this, could be for around a little bit more cheaper. And as you can see, this is gonna be the 2007 Cadillac Escalade. So, however, that I just going to be purchasing for just one thing. Of course, let's just get our one car off the coast, and that must be for applications around set around here for something. So I'm gonna be spawning the car and I'll try again. So I'll be spawning a car and I'll try again. And that will lead me to the end of this video that took for so long, for over 20 minutes. And I might able to be trying again. And this is gonna be the same thing as for turning on for belts as well. But looks like I absolutely turning on. I didn't hear the engine start that anybody else is going to do. So I also going to be start, which is not going to be to turn on for some kind of anyways. I forgot to find somewhere into the description, which means this isn't going to be for round for the Escalade. So I suggest I have to turn on. Anyways, this is the old fashioned. So this is going to be the same as of for some kind of for this thing as well. So after it turns on, I'm unable to shift gears, which means this is gonna be the bad news is to do this as well. So pressing the letter Q, I can't able to start because this is not going to be doing this anymore. Oh my gosh, this is actually for a little bit the worst. I can't able to drive for some able for the cars as well. All you have to do is walk around everywhere it does. Thankfully, that will be the end of this video. If you're gonna be seeing in this, if you like to see for some sort of like here, and for some kind of like this for in this town, I cannot believe that how don't know about for this game as well. The link is gonna be in description. I can't drive cars in that game, which means this is not going to be doing this like anytime soon, because that is absolutely waiting for a whole bunch of 3 minutes as of not going to be fast spawn like anyways to do this as well. If you tell me no in the comments, this is not going to be helping why it's not going to work, which means I'm going to be leaving all the way for some sort of like this, and I wasn't able to quit for itself to throw away for only one thing as well. So I'm leaving this car key behind as well, because that I wasn't able to spawn a car like this anyway. So thanks for watching, and I'll be signing off. And I just accidentally jump into the car accidentally to do this as well. So I'll be staying put as anyways, and I wasn't able to drive for this car like probably that I just started to get a little bit worse as well. So I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and viewers all later. I'll be waiting to start to drive again.